Hold up. What are you doing?
I'm practicing my chugs.
What is that?
Rhythmic syncopated guitar.
Ooh, syncopated. What's up with the guitar though? Like,
No,
is that a Squire like kid's guitar first act little Walmart special?
Dude, stop, okay?
You got a long way to go.
You're wearing my hat.
Yeah, your hat?
That's
a nice hat. Oh, you want it back? Nope.
Yes. This is a Squire guitar that I spray painted gold. What's the matter with that?
Make more music.
Yeah! Yo, I'm Eumonic. For the first time or once again, I'm glad that you were here. Today we're talking about guitars. For the past several years, I've used two guitars. This unbranded parlor-sized guitar that's muddy and it has a buzz on one of the strings, and it's what I've used. I use a lot of EQ to make it sound better. I still love it. Bought it on Craigslist like many years ago. And then the other one I've had for over a decade. I bought it in college. It's a Squire 3/4 size electric guitar that I replaced the neck with a Telecaster, so it's like a Strat-like body with a Tele neck. The intonation is terrible. You go up like 3 frets and you're already out of tune. So I mainly use it for slide guitar and some chugs if I don't need to climb too high on the neck. So it proves that whatever guitar you have, you can make good music with it, but I'm upgrading my guitar today, and we're gonna do that right now. I by no means would say that I'm the best guitar player. I couldn't find a knife, so I'm gonna use my banjo pick to open this up. And I make do. I've learned a few recording techniques. Long story short, I am a music maker, producer mainly. Of course, I'm a vocalist, I'm an artist, multi-instrumentalist, but I am mainly producer-minded and producer-focused. I don't have a guitarist here at 3 in the morning or at 12 midnight when I want to make music. So I have to make things work, and these are things that I've used to do that. Because of my lack of playable skill, they're kind of workarounds that when I know I want a certain thing to happen or a certain pattern or something that I physically don't have the talent or skill to play, instead of me spending hours actually playing it in one take or getting that exact technique right, goodness, this is difficult to open. And let me just demystify what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to like, oh, I have it figured out. Secret guitar hacks that are gonna change your music forever. I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, the first one is not that exciting, it's comping. That's just taking multiple takes. When you comp, you basically take the best parts of it and put some... You take the best parts of it and you... I'm not gonna explain that one because it's really simple and I feel like people are already doing that. I just used post-production and recording techniques to make it work. And that's what I want to show you in this video, aside from getting this box open. Oh yes, of course. You can guess what color it is. Typical Eumonic. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this knob. That's nice. I don't even feel worthy to play it. And that kind of may go back to what I've been talking about in this video, is my actual skill as a guitar player. Okay, the next one is layering, and not layering with the intention of, oh, I'm gonna make this guitar sound thick. I'm talking about layering in a way that compensates for maybe something that you just can't play, or maybe something that would be impossible to play. And the example that I'm going to show you is with chugs, like really, like I don't chug beer anymore, but I'll chug a guitar down the hatch. This is my song, Train Ride, from my debut EP, Essentially Forgotten. nearly forgotten. I'm not trying to make a stupid joke about how I forgot it. I honestly can't remember the name of it. I know it's something forgotten. I think it was essentially forgotten. Let's focus on the guitar stuff. There's a lot going on as far as guitar goes, acoustic, electric. Let me just show it to you and stop talking about it. This guitar playing is probably something that I would have figured out if I kept at it, but when I'm recording, when I'm producing, I know the sound that I want most of the time, and when I do know that sound, I want to get it as soon as possible before I forget it. It sounds silly by itself, but it's syncopated. It's such a simple change, but in the context of the song, it gives it this melodic groove that if I solely relied on my very simple guitar playing skill, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish it. Layering. And then the last one, I'm gonna call it puzzling, because you're making individual puzzle pieces and then bringing them together. This is different from comping because you're not playing the whole thing through, you're just playing the actual little slices, the pieces, and maybe there's chord fingering that's really difficult. Puzzle piece those together. Simple beat and a simple chord progression. The chord progression I chose is an easy one, but when you're learning to play guitar, those certain chord fingerings can be difficult, and they are for me. I'm still learning. And it's the C to the F, which is a bar chord. I'm doing the full bar. To G. I didn't make this video so you could watch me struggle over chord shapes. I made this video to show you that if you're not there yet, and you're a producer or you're a music maker, and there's a certain skill set that is just not up to par with where you want it to be, but you don't want it to hold you back from making your music. This is just a great example of being able to use technology or use just a certain capability that you have readily available to you to bridge the gap until you're able to play that. Puzzling, as I referred to earlier, would look something like this. I have 3 chords that I need to play, a C, an F, and a G, and maybe I won't be able to get them in time, so we puzzle piece the puzzle pieces together. C. F, missed that one, we'll go to the G. Now I just need to hit an F. Look at that, I'm a rock star. Oh, I don't care if you just totally gawk at this. I don't care if you're really good at playing guitar and you think I'm cheating. I don't care. That is not the point. It's making music, not studying for college final exams. If there ever is like the slightest hint of a rule or some type of like regulation in music or anything creative, there's always some crazy awesome person out there that's like, why do people think this is a rule? No, it's not. And I'm gonna make a piece of music or a piece of art that's totally contrary to the norm just to show you that it's not a rule, and expressing oneself is the point, to be creative. So that's my 2 cents on it. I could just as easily make or take a sample of someone playing the guitar and chop it up. I'm at least making the effort to learn guitar and get better at it. So who cares if it makes people angry? Just make more music. And I hope this, at least the mindset behind these techniques that I'm talking about, liberates you to go, oh, I could just do that. There's so many ways to apply this mindset. Back to piecing the puzzles together. Puzzle pieces. Puzzle in the pieces. The conclusion of the matter is that you should enjoy the tiny slice of life that you have and not let technicalities get in the way. That is a theme that is growing quite strongly in my creative endeavors. Comment down below any secret wizardry that you're doing in your music to help you get over some stumbling blocks. I'm very curious. I actually really enjoy this topic. Anyway, here's a video that I hope you will like. This is one that YouTube thinks you'll like. Subscribe, you made it this far. I love you. Peace out.